Hello everyone, Scott here from the ClassicElite.com podcast. Today I am going to be doing a hardware review on the universal remote provided to us by Logitech. The model is the Harmony 300, and let me tell you, this is an awesome item. I do want to start off by talking about a few of my first impressions. Packaging, of course, was the first, and despite using that annoying plastic vacuum stuff that's usually very impossible to open, they actually use perforated edges, and I didn't even need scissors to get the remote out of the packaging, so big thumbs up to Logitech for being smart with their packaging. Also, it is very light, the ergonomics are great, the buttons feel good, and I do enjoy the layout of having a thicker area down towards the bottom where the batteries go, and then it's very thin up towards the top where most of the buttons and functionality are. Even though it is pretty thin, I do need to point out that the remote still feels really sturdy. Okay, a few of my favorite features are that programming a remote using your computer is way easier than trying to program using manufacturing codes or manually searching for codes, so that's been a big improvement. And then also, you can customize any button on the remote to have any function that you want. And if the function that you want isn't already built in, you can actually teach the Harmony 300 any function that your old remote used to do, and then assign that new function that you just taught the Harmony 300 to any button on the remote. This is definitely my favorite feature because I've used universal remotes in the past, and there's always a button missing or some functionality missing that I used to have with the manufacturer's remotes that I just don't have now, and that problem has been completely alleviated with the Harmony 300. The last of my favorite features is how easy it is to set default functionality. So, for example, no matter what device I have selected for the remote to use, whenever I hit the volume button, it's going to have the volume on the stereo controlled. Next, we're going to take a quick look at the software. It's very easy to use, it's very intuitive, and it's located at myharmony.com. You just plug your remote into your computer with a standard mini USB and USB connector. It's cool that they use such a standard cord to connect the remote to your computer, so if you happen to misplace the one that comes with the remote when you purchase the product, it's very likely that you're going to have another one around the house somewhere. The software, like I said, is pretty straightforward. It lets you add a device to the remote, it lets you change and customize button functionality, as well as add favorite channels to the device. Now, adding a device is really easy. Most manufacturers of electronic products put a sticker on the back or the bottom of the device so that you can see the manufacturer and model number. That's all you'll need to have the remote automatically identify the product. So at this point, the only negatives that I've come across so far are that it does appear to limit you to only 4 devices. This is not a problem for me, but if you need it for more than 4 devices, it might not be the best option for you. And it doesn't seem to work with Google Chrome, which is the browser that I like to use the best. But I have been able to confirm that with Internet Explorer and Firefox, there's absolutely no problems. Overall, I would highly recommend this remote. It is well worth the $40 that it typically retails for. But I have some exciting news, so please subscribe to our YouTube channel and listen to our podcast. Logitech has actually provided us with a second Logitech Harmony 300 Universal Remote to give away to a subscriber or a regular podcast listener. So stay tuned, the details are coming soon. For more on this remote, please visit the link in the show notes. And for more about Classic Elite, where you can check out other video reviews that we've done or our podcast, you can go to ClassicElite.com. Thanks a lot for watching.